Hi everyone, so I am posting this video today because I decided to vlog my journey physically and mentally and emotionally while I go through the egg donation process. So my experience so far has just been with birth control because they put you on birth control basically to ensure that all of your eggs end up being the same size, quality, like it's just to make sure that there's no runt in the litter kind of thing. And so that was, I don't know, like most females have been on birth control, so it was just like my skin didn't like it that much, but I like just drank more water and I tried to let my skin breathe, and because obviously you're messing with your hormones a little bit, so it's bound to happen. But and then a little bit of moodiness, but with that I just did meditation and tried to remember like why and where, and that was a big help as well. So that's like medically, that's all I've done so far till this morning. Also, I did a therapy session with they actually did it via FaceTime, which is super cool. I didn't have to go anywhere. And like I did it in the comfort of my own home, and they make sure that you are mentally ready for this experience, and that it is something that after doing it, like you're like there's like no unexpected feelings or emotions or anything like that, and just making sure that you're in sound mind to make this decision. And yeah, so this morning was actually day one. So I took one tablet orally, and then I gave myself 2 injections into my stomach. So with that, I had training at the clinic, and they went over everything with me. It was very simple. And I actually I wore this shirt on purpose. If you read it, it says "You're freaking me out." So I think a lot of people create like this big mental block, like build it up so much in their head, like, oh, you have to get yourself healed. Like it just freaks them out. When in actuality, the needle is about like this big. I'll do it tomorrow on video. This morning, I did it with a friend of mine who has gone through it before, just to make sure I felt comfortable and like I was doing everything right. And honestly, I talked through the whole thing. The needle is very, very fine, and it hurts more plucking my eyebrows. It was painless. So with that, what you do, like you're injecting two fingers or 2 inches away from your belly button. You bunch up your skin, inject the needle, let go, and pull out. I'll show you everything tomorrow. But it was like quick, painless, and then I just went back to sleep. So far, like I really didn't notice any difference. Like no. Nothing emotionally, nothing hormonally, just felt like a regular day. So everybody was asking today on my Facebook, like, what do you mean you're donating your eggs? So it's literally the exact same as a gentleman donating his sperm. I am donating my eggs, so my biology, to another couple who is trying to conceive. And these medications that they're giving me, what they're going to do is so a regular female, not on any hormones, we drop one egg every month. So they're all like, you could have up to like 20 follicles that are just chilling up there. And so one will come to maturity, it will drop down, and you either get pregnant or you have your period. So sometimes one or two, that's how twins are made, you know what I mean? Or I guess more for like quintuplets or whatever. So yeah, what they're gonna do is they're going to round up all of those follicles and bring them all to maturity. So that I don't just have like two, I could have anywhere from like 15, 20, like, you know. And it's great because I'm going to be going into the clinic. They give me blood work, ultrasound, they make sure that everything is done safely, that I'm not there's something called hyperstimulation, so they can balance out my hormones. Like, they've got everything under control. It's great. So yeah, so I'm gonna be right now I have 15 follicles and 17, so in my left and right ovary, which is great. And we're hoping to round up as many as we can. During this process, I'm not going to be, so for the next 12 days, that's how long my cycle is, I'm not going to be consuming any caffeine. I'm not going to be having any alcohol, only because it's because like I feel like I'm giving a product, right? And when I was pregnant, obviously you don't drink when you're pregnant, I stayed away from caffeine. So I just want to do kind of give them like the best start that they can, like make sure that the eggs are really, really healthy. I'm trying to treat my body really, really well. I'm taking prenatals as well. And while the clinic had no restrictions on it, I personally felt that those were necessary. I think you can, the doctor said that you can drink up to 3 days before retrieval. Obviously not like heavily drinking, but those were the only thing. And there's you can't smoke marijuana because that affects the quality of the eggs as well. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. Like, I just completely sex. So you, like, I'm not I'm not going to be having sex for the next 12 days because that too can just mess things up in there. So I'm just like super excited. The estimated retrieval date is the 25th, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. And feel free to message me if you have any questions. The reason I wanted to do this is because there really wasn't a lot of personal experience information, and that's usually what I look for when I'm going into doing something new. Like, I want to hear someone's experience. Like, I don't want to hear all this doctor verbiage that I'm just like, I don't know what any of that means. So what made it great for me is I had my friend who had gone through the experience, and she was like, it's really, really not that big of a deal. Like, you can, I don't know, just work through it. And so I want to show you guys my experience because maybe you guys will then choose to donate yourself. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.